Job's rough day. He chooses to worship. A man named Job lived in the land of Uz. He was honest and didn't lie. He was blameless, which meant no one could ever say he did anything wrong. He honored God and stayed far away from anything bad. Job had 7 sons and 3 daughters. He owned 7,000 sheep, 3,000 camels, 500 teams of oxen, and 500 donkeys. He also had a large number of servants. He was the greatest man around. One day the angels came to report to God. Satan, the accuser, came too. God said to Satan, "Where have you been?" Satan answered, "I have been wandering back and forth on the earth." That's all Satan could do because he had been kicked out of heaven. Satan used to be a shining angel covered in precious gems named Lucifer. He used to praise and even guard God. But then Satan became prideful and started thinking he was big stuff. His favorite words were I, and me. He forgot that it is only God's light that makes gems shine. Otherwise, gems are just dirty old rocks. He had started thinking his shininess was more beautiful than God. That's ridiculous. So God kicked Satan out of heaven along with any angels who wanted to follow him. And now, part of God's master plan includes shaming Satan, showing all the unseen world how wrong Satan was to start thinking I, and me. Then the Lord said to Satan, "Have you noticed my servant Job? No one else on earth is like him. He is an honest and blameless man, honoring God and staying far away from anything bad." But Satan answered the Lord, "Yeah, but that's only because you protect him. You have put an unseen wall of protection around him, his family, and everything he owns. You don't let anything bad happen to him. You have blessed everything he touches. His flocks and herds of animals are so large they almost cover the whole land like dust. But if you were to reach out your hand and destroy everything he has, then he would say bad things about you and even curse you to your face." The Lord said to Satan, "Let's just see about that. I'll let you have some control for a while over everything I have given Job, but you must not hurt Job himself." Then Satan left God's presence. Not long after that, a messenger came to Job and said, "The oxen were plowing, and the donkeys were eating grass nearby, and some enemies came and took them all away, and I am the only servant who escaped to tell you." That messenger was still speaking when a second messenger arrived and said, "Lightning fell from the sky. It burned up all your sheep and the servants, and I am the only servant who escaped to tell you." Then a third messenger arrived and said, "An enemy just attacked and stole your camels, and I am the only servant who escaped to tell you." Then a fourth messenger arrived and said, "Your sons and daughters were all together having a party, when suddenly a great wind came from the desert and blew the house until it collapsed. All your sons and daughters and servants are dead. I am the only servant who escaped to tell you." When Job heard this, he got up and tore his robe and shaved his head to show how sad he was. Do you want to know what Job did next? Job bowed down and worshiped God. He said, "When I was born, I was naked, and when I die, I will be naked. I didn't have anything, not even clothes. Everything I had the Lord had given to me, and now He's taken them away. That's okay. It's His decision. I never deserved anything in the first place. Praise the name of the Lord. You, God." In all these things that happened to Job, Job did not sin or blame God or say anything bad about God at all. His heart said, You, God. Later, the angels again came to report to God, and once again, Satan came too. And the Lord said to Satan, "Where have you been?" Satan answered the Lord, "Same thing, roaming the earth back and forth, back and forth." Then the Lord said to Satan, "What about my servant Job? You see, he still maintains his honesty and goodness and integrity, even though you provoked me to make life hard for him without any reason."
"Skin for skin,"
Satan spat back.
"It's only because you didn't let me hurt his body. Job only cares for himself. That's why he didn't curse you. But if his own body was hurting, then he would curse you to your face."
The Lord said to Satan, "Very well then, I will let you do what you have in mind, but you must keep Job alive." Then Satan left God's presence and made Job get owies, bleeding, itching, stinking, painful owies, from the bottom of his feet to the top of his head. Job hurt. His wife said to him, "Are you still trying to do what is right? Just curse God and die. That would be easier." He replied, "No way. You are talking like a foolish woman. Should we accept only good things from God but not pain? That is not right." In all this, Job did not sin in anything he said. Satan was wrong, and God showed him so.